This is episode 2. Why blockchain alone won't save fashion, but AI and blockchain might. Everyone thinks blockchain is the answer to transparency in fashion. Track the supply chain, trace the materials, problem solved, right? Wrong. Blockchain tells you where something came from, but it doesn't tell you if anyone cares. It doesn't tell you if the sourcing story resonates with the consumers. It doesn't tell you if your brand's ethical narrative is about to blow up in your face. That's the gap I'm closing, and today I'm showing you exactly how. Let's talk about blockchain for a second. The fashion industry loves it. Every brand building a transparency platform is using blockchain. And for good reason, it works. You can trace a garment from cotton fill to store shelves. You can verify every supplier, every factory, every transaction. That's powerful. But here's the problem. Blockchain is backward looking. It tells you what happened. It doesn't tell you what matters. A brand can show you that the cotton was grown organically in India, processed in Turkey and sewn in Bangladesh. Great. But does the consumer care about Turkey? Do they trust Bangladesh factories? And more importantly, will they still care in the next 6 months? Blockchain gives the facts, but facts don't drive purchasing decisions. Perception does, and that's where AI comes in. Here's what I'm building on top of blockchain, a cultural intelligence layer. While blockchain tracks the physical journey of materials, AI tracks the cultural journey. It analyzes how people are talking about those materials on social media, what sentiments are attached to specific sourcing regions, which sustainability narratives are gaining traction versus losing trust, how those perceptions are shifting over the time. So instead of just saying this shirt is made from organic cotton traced via blockchain, you can say this shirt is made from organic cotton. Here's the blockchain proof, and here's the data showing 73% of your target demographics trust this sourcing story and is willing to pay 22% more of it. That's the difference between data and intelligence. Blockchain gives you the map, and AI understands how people navigate that map. Together, that's 360 degrees transparency. Not just where your product came from, but how your audience perceives that story and whether it will hold up as face value. Now let me give you a concrete example. Imagine you are a sustainable fashion brand. You source all your fabrics from regenerative farms in Portugal. You've got full blockchain traceability. Your supply chain is spotless. You launch a campaign. Farm to closet, 100% regenerative. Sounds great, right? But here's what you don't know. 3 weeks ago, a viral TikTok exposed labor issues at a different Portuguese textile factory. Suddenly, made in Portugal is triggering skepticism in your target demographics. Your blockchain data is perfect, but your messaging just landed in a minefield. With my system, you would have known that shift was happening. The AI would have flagged the sentiment change, shown you how Portugal was being discussed across digital communities and recommended either pausing the campaign or adjusting the narrative to address the labor concerns head-on. And that's predictive transparency. That's the future. So here's the bottom line. Blockchain without AI is having a car with no steering wheel. You've got the engine, you've got the horsepower, but you don't know where you're going. The brands that win in the next decade won't be just transparent, they'll be intelligently transparent. They'll know what the supply chain story means to consumers, how the meaning is evolving, what the next trust crisis is coming from. And they'll adapt before it's too late. That's what I'm building. That's the competitive edge. In the next episode, I'm breaking down how we measure authenticity. How do we know if a brand's sustainability claims are going to hold up? How do you predict whether their messaging will still be credible in the 2 years? I'm building a system for that, and it's wild. If you are as obsessed with this as I am, subscribe, drop a comment, let me know what you think and what you want to hear. I'm Jasmine Majmudar, and this is how we fix fashion.